What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaden Raj in the background of the video, and you can tell by today's title. Today I will be showing you guys how to properly take pictures, edit pictures, or even post pictures on Instagram. But before we get into the video, if you are new to my channel, I do make casual, streetwear, and style related content, so stick around and hit that subscribe button and follow me on all my social media platforms at Jaden X Monroe. And along with that, in the description box, I do provide clothing links for specific stores that you can buy pieces from. But if you are a returning subscriber, make sure to keep liking and keep commenting so I know that you're enjoying my content. And just thank you so much for your support. So let's go. Now, everything in this video that I'm going to talk about is stuff that I've seen from other content creators when they've talked about either Instagram or just social media as a medium, and it's going to be attached with a lot of my own experiences and own thoughts. Now, if we're going to be honest, social media has been made a number type of thing since the beginning of time when monetization and money has gotten involved. So a lot of people take pictures and post pictures specifically for the money or because they are receiving money, and then you have the other spectrum where people are just taking pictures because they like to capture life moments. So within that, I'm obviously going to give you guys steps that are catering to both and just ways that you can maximize your content as a whole. So first, starting off, if you're going to post an Instagram picture, you're obviously going to put on a fire ass fit. That's step one. That's step one. It's either because you find so much substance within the picture that you want to share with your followers, your supporters, however you want to call them, or you know, you just really like this picture and you want to get it out there and you just want it to be known even for other people or just even for yourself sometimes. From my own personal experience, I definitely look at Instagram as a social media business tool. So a lot of the times I'm dead in the spectrum, right in the middle of the spectrum, where I do post pictures because of money is involved. Then I also post pictures because I genuinely want to share my memories or thoughts or outfits with you guys. Now, because I do post pictures because money is sometimes involved and I do want to share with other people, that does not mean I'm seeking validation from people. It just means that if I'm getting an offer for money that I need to post a picture, I'm going to take the money because I am a broke college student. So when these brands hit me up about money, talking money, I'm going to post a picture. Or if I genuinely like the fit or like want to do a photo dump, I'm going to share that with you guys as well, because that's just me giving you guys a little bit more insight within my life that I don't necessarily share on my YouTube channels or my YouTube videos or any kind of other platform, if that makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna hop right into a couple different ways that I do consider taking Instagram picture. So let's go. So it takes me a minute to make outfits. Definitely it takes me a minute to make outfits. I'm probably like a couple days, weeks, like I'll find a piece and I'll wait in 2 weeks to make the outfit because it's just so much stuff that I have in my closet and my wardrobe that I can't like function or find the right piece at the moment, or the fit that I already have in mind doesn't go plan, so I have to go and retrack it. But a lot of the times when I retrack it and redo the outfit, it comes out to be the better fit, or it comes out to be the most successful fit within numbers or people's liking. So when I do find that right outfit and I do want to take pictures, the first thing that I automatically think about is the different backgrounds, the aesthetics, or the different poses, or if I want to emphasize on a certain piece or piece of clothing throughout the entire fit in the image. So I kind of call this like just brainstorming what type of vibe you want to give off for the overall outfit. And then once you do that, it kind of makes it easier and quicker to take the actual photo, because once you've thought about all the poses or you find that right background that you've brainstormed about and the vibe and the aesthetic that you want to go for, it makes everything a lot easier for you to actually get pictures done. That's why a lot of the times when I do see content creators, they do take about 3 to 4 photos at a time, because once you come up with an outfit and you think about the different aesthetics or poses or however you want to do the photo, it just becomes 10 times easier once you actually find that background. But just so you guys get a general idea on what I mean and choosing the different aesthetics and backgrounds and vibes, I'm going to give you guys examples from my own personal Instagram page on how I definitely picked out the poses or backgrounds for a specific outfit. So the recent photo that I do have on my Instagram, it is the second one that I just recently did. I do have green cargos, my brown Yeezy boots. I do have this brown Carhartt hoodie with a cream or kind of, beige coach jacket, and then I do complement it with a black vest, a green bag, and then a brown hat. Now, obviously this outfit is earth tones. It's completed of earth tones. It's complemented with different earth tones. So automatically when I went out and I was like, I'm going to take pictures, first I wanted to emphasize the bag, because I just got this bag and I haven't taken pictures in it already. So I definitely wanted to put emphasis on the bag. So I knew that the bag either had to be along my shoulder somewhere in the picture, a lot in the picture, across my body somewhere in the picture, or just stand out on its own from the rest of the outfit, which is why I think I got the green one and wanted to only do green cargos, just so the bag can stand along with that itself. But for as far as the background and the poses for this picture, they were actually very random. But the background, I wanted to definitely go for a earth tone background. and the beige garage door and along the wall and then the grass on the side and then the like kind of gray floor, I think it really tied in my outfit together. And I think that's a prime example of me taking into consideration my backgrounds and aesthetics and poses before actually taking the picture. So by the time I get there, it's done easily. I probably took 20 minutes taking these pictures, and it's my most successful photo on Instagram right now. And I think it's because of how the color combinations went so well within the outfit, but how as well the outfit went with the entire background. Another outfit that I did take the background and poses and different things into consideration is an Instagram photo that I do have on my Instagram page. It is these black tailored cargos with this kind of white sweater vest with kind of black smiley marks on it that I did get from BOOHOOMAN a while ago, and I did wear my black hat 4s. Now I did wear a black shirt under the sweater vest as well, but I instantly knew I wanted to go for an all black background. I did get the all black background, but of course I had a couple pictures where the sidewalk was actually in the photo, and I'm not mad about that actually, but I'm just glad that the overall section of the actual photo was the black background, and I already knew what kind of poses I wanted to do. So like I said, a lot of other videos that I did see content creators make on this specific topic, they literally went out and showed you guys how they take pictures by themselves with a tripod, and it's literally been capitalized on the entire 2020. Now me personally, I've never taken pictures by myself on my own tripod. I've taken pictures with the tripod but had someone actually stand there and take the pictures for me, but just by myself I just don't feel comfortable doing it by myself, because a lot of people, they are weird in this world. It's a scary world, it's a cold world, so a lot of people do be looking at you crazy, but when you're with somebody else, you don't get as much like crazy stares or feel as much intimidated or annoyance by other people, you know what I mean, if it's two people rather than just you by yourself. But within those videos, I don't think they were really showing you guys how to like take the actual picture, like, you know what I mean, like they were just showing you, yeah, I got a Bluetooth tripod and I set up and took the picture. I feel like there's so much more that goes into actually taking a photo and putting on an Instagram, just to actually, you know, maximize your likes, maximize the engagement, and maximize what people are actually interpreting from the photo. I've taken photo classes throughout college because my major is based throughout media and like video, so a lot of the classes that I have taken for photography, it's so much more than just taking the photo and thinking that it looks good. You just have to take a lot of things into consideration. Even when I do record videos, I have to take a lot of things into consideration: how high I want to have the tripod, how I want to have the lens look at me, how far I want to zoom it in, the lighting, and I just got lights, so it's a lot that goes into it, and it's just not as basic as people make it seem, or just, you know, now some people can obviously think that, but obviously the more overthinkers or the more people that like to be more logical and plan out a lot of things throughout their photos, then yeah. But yeah, I wanted to just say, first, please stop, you know, tilting the phone when you're taking pictures. Don't do that no more. We're just, it's not 2010. Have the phone straight like this. Straight like this. What I like to do before I take my pictures, I like to actually put my phone like this and get a feel for the background, and I would like envision me standing on the background or how it will look. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I do like my photos are just taken rapidly. Just keep pressing the button and I'll tell you when to stop, or when I come look at the photos, just keep going and I'll just keep doing random shit and just keep doing random poses. I like my pictures to actually get like that. Those come out for the best poses and just more of a natural flow, and not, you know, me just being, you know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Another thing, a lot of people, they do like to use high saturated filters or different like filters that distort the color and kind of just takes away from the overall outfit. That was very cool in 2010 and when we were younger, but it's 2022 basically. It's 2022 and no. Another thing also, I actually hate when content creators or people take pictures with their actual camera to post on Instagram. I hate that. You will never see me do that. Like, to me, that just seems like just so unrealistic, so unnatural. Like, okay, so another thing that I do want to like bring attention to is the space around the outfit and the photo. Now, like I've said, I am in a major that is based around media and video, so a lot of the things that I've learned throughout video and media, I literally just take it for social media, and I think that's why I've wanted to get into this, and this is probably why that I'm so, like, I'm gonna say decent, you know, I don't like to boost myself, but decent at the stuff that I do. Be careful of the headspace. Like this headspace right now, if you see on camera, it's very little headspace from the top of the camera to my hat, and there's not too much space out from the side, and you definitely have no space at the bottom. But the space on the sides, it is complemented by my clothing rack, by my calendar, and then by the stuff that is on my door handle, because it's just adding layers to the overall video, which is why I like to have my setups like this and like to have a clothing rack behind me. When you have too much space around the entire photo, it takes away from the fit, and it can just make the fit and overall photo just look very gross and just not like you put any effort into it. Now, a lot of people, they do this when they use the 0.5 lens on the iPhone. Now, 0.5 is literally insane. It looks so cool, but you you need to use it for a specific type of photo. One step that I think you guys can definitely like overcome the too much space is putting on the grid. Now, like I said, again, I'm just gonna readdress it. I've taken photo classes, so they've also talked about the rule of third. I'm gonna put the definition up on the screen because I'm not too familiar, but it makes sense. The rule of third, they do have the grid. They have 3 panels this way, 3 panels this way, 3 panels this way, and then basically, I think the rule of thirds is when you have like everything on the everything that you're taking a photo of in each square, if that makes sense. I think that's what rule of thirds means. You can also follow that if you want to. It's very hard to follow that, especially if you're trying to get the whole fit on the grid, which we talk about later. But me, I technically don't follow the rule of third if I'm using definition right. I always like to keep myself within the middle of one box or one section, whether it just be to the side and I want to get the overall background on the side, or just me being smack dead in the middle and just having everything around me. Now, a recent picture that I did take, it actually is a lot of space on the side, but I think the type of picture that it was kind of good because I was kind of elevated up on a hill and the person that was taking pictures was kind of down on the hill. So I think it kind of made for a good photo. Okay, 2 more things that I do want to talk about how I take my photos. Like I said, also, I do have people just randomly snap the photos of me and I just do random poses. But sometimes I do keep the live feature on. So that way you can actually go through live and you can select which still you want to be the main photo of that live photo, whether it be blurry, and they do just capture everything or all the movements that you have done before the led up to actually taking the picture. So you can actually decipher or go through whatever photo you want to use for that specific still, and you can have that to post. Another way you can also do it, I know a lot of other people do use, is burst. You take one photo and it literally, well, you press the button and it takes about 10 plus photos if I'm not mistaken. That to me, I have never really done that. I've not really felt that. I feel like it's just like 2 of the same features kind of competing, or like 2 of the same features but like different. Like I don't know, but that's just how I take a couple of my Instagram photos and how I go about certain things, or thinking about the aesthetic, the vibe, the different locations, how I don't want to tilt it, the oversaturation, the filters, non-use of filters, the grid, the portrait mode, the burst, or too much headspace. And that's all things I take into consideration before I go to take the photo, and then actually as I'm taking the photo. Now let's talk about after you take those photos and you want to actually post them on Instagram. So what I do 100% of the time, because I do take so many different photos of different angles and just different stuff, I do go through them immediately when I have the chance to, and I delete the ones that I automatically do not like. It just saves so much time, and it kind of just gives me an idea, a general idea of what I have to work with and what I want to do. Because genuinely, all I need is about 3 to 4 photos to actually post on my feed. Some people, they go all out and they do 10, but me, I'm kind of in the 3 to 5 range. I'll do 3 to 5 photos to post on my actual carousel on my Instagram page. What I also do, the lead photo, once I find out what the lead photo is, that's what I call it. Like, obviously, you're going to start with the photo, so it's leading the entire carousel. The lead photo, I put it in this app called Preview, where it kind of gives me an idea of how to look on the grid before it actually gets on the actual Instagram grid. And I think that feature is just so dope. I hate when my photos get cut off, like a piece of the outfit gets cut off on the grid. I like to show the outfit on the grid, so before they actually click into it, they can see the overall outfit as soon as they scroll down my entire grid and on the actual page. But it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Like, I'm still gonna get the same type of engagement. It's not gonna be a different type of engagement because it's like that. So I just don't really take. I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't really worry about that no more. So what I immediately do, because I want to optimize my social media content and I want to get the best engagement that I possibly can, I do look at my analytics and insights very frequently, and a lot of the times everyone's analytics are about based the same. Well, as far as like active times, it's 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. I always post at 6 p.m. only because I just consistently been doing that. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, it just varies on how many followers you have and how many people will be online at that time. It varies as soon as you, obviously, if you're growing more, it's going to get higher. If you're not really growing, it's going to plateau. And if you're just like, yeah, it's going to just, go down and, But yeah, once I check the analytics, I automatically start loading up the photos into the order that I wanted to. I come up with the caption. I tag the pages that I want to tag, the fit pages, which can also help you maximize and, get the best engagement out of your post, just so you can get kind of a couple reposts, or people might see it that don't regularly see it on a really regular basis. So when you tag them, they will see it and they like it and they may comment, just boosting your engagement and just boosting the overall content. So I do that. I load up in drafts. I do all of that, and then when it's time to post, I set an alarm about 10 minutes before the actual post time. So I usually post around 5:50 to 5:55 because I know that whatever I can get before 6 it'll just add on to the actual ones that get at 6, because those are the ones that are, you know, mostly active. So the 10 minutes before is just a couple more likes or a couple more people actually get to see it before it gets spread to the actual overall people that are on the page at the same time. And then yeah, once I post it, I do cross-platform all my social media, meaning when I take that Instagram photo, I copy the link and I share it to Facebook, I share it to Pinterest, I share it on TikTok, and I share it on my YouTube community tab, just so literally all my supporters on all different social medias can get that one social media content and just come together as a unit, as a supporters for Jaden Raj, and just like that picture. But yeah, anyways, these are the steps and preparations that I take into actually taking an Instagram photo and then considering which ones I want to post. Let me know in the comments if this was very helpful, if you need me to go in more detail about specific steps, because I will gladly do this. Like I said, I like doing these videos like this where it's not too scripted, it's not heavily scripted. I literally just write down a couple things and I speak what's on my mind, and it's like we're having a conversation on a regular basis. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that post notification bell, because I am dropping a lot of consistent videos for the rest of 2021, and I want you guys to see them. So peace.
Active by night, keep going crazy.